I grew up in a family shaped by alcoholism and divorce. No one ever talked about feelings. I learned to stay small, stay quiet, and figure it out alone. I thought keeping people happy was the goal. So I drank frequently, worked constantly, and prayed the hard feelings would go away. That was my normal. I've spent over 3 decades using media and technology to connect people with ideas. I've stood on international political stages, launched national brands, and produced videos, live events, and webcasts for celebrities and rock stars. I've seen behind the curtain of how influence works and what happens when the curtain falls. When my own curtain fell through divorce, burnout, silence, I collapsed. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to slow down. And the only way I knew how to do it was by myself. So I learned how to feel what I'd never been taught how to feel. I left the noise and the pressure to be available for my daughters, to show up every day and learn right along with them, to rebuild from far less certainty but far more purpose. So 17 years ago, I got sober. That changed everything, but the process of healing is ongoing. Life doesn't need to be as hard for others as it's been for me. So, for the last 7 years, I've worked in mental health and recovery communications. Not as a therapist, but as someone who could listen, who would say the hard stuff in a way that people might hear it, and who wouldn't turn away when things got dark and uncomfortable. So I built Baxter because sometimes the things we wish we had become the things we create. So that's how Baxter was born.
So here I am. I'm not a therapist. Hell, I'm not even a real dog. But I exist because sometimes life gets loud and because parenting is a contact sport. And because sometimes things hit the fan and what we need most is a little truth, wrapped in humor and delivered by someone who loves you, no matter how weird you get. I don't do diagnoses. I do reframes. I call chew toys for the brain. Little nudges like, hey, bub, you're not broken. You're just human. And honestly, you're doing better than you think. That's it. That's the gig. So if I make you laugh mid-meltdown, pause before spiraling, or wipe metaphorical drool off a moment that still matters, then I've done what I was born to do.